Hi my cute little puppets. Hi my cute little puppets. Hi my cute little action figures. And welcome back to another episode of the Kid Doll Podcast. Today, if you're new here, hi, my name is Kid Doll, and I'm here because I'm pretty and skinny and Queen of the Iron Throne, Queen of the Trolls, and Queen of Lost Ark. I love you guys and thank you for sticking with me. Bye. It's like such a nice day today. I mean, like, I really wouldn't want to be outside. It's kind of chilly, but honestly, everything on the higher floors feels chilly on the balcony, and then when you go down, it's like not. But yeah, I should have shared my outfit today. And the birds are chirping and everything. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna go play Leela's. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye. Oh yes, look at me. Hi.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hi everyone, and time to tell you guys about the mailman. Okay, so I told you guys previously in a story that like how everybody in my building knows I'm Cute Doll. I have the Wi-Fi password. His name is Cute Doll. When they see me walking around, when they read their packages, when they go to look for their packages, they see my name Cute Doll. When I walk around the building, they know I'm Cute Doll. Just my outfits. I walk around like this to get my packages, or if I go outside, whatever, to pick up a delivery, whatever, get food, whatever. It's been years. I know this mailman. I used to like, you guys remember when I used to like leave my apartment and like buy like food like and come back? I saw him just sitting in the lobby. Also, I used to order 3 Uber Eats a day, so I would see him when I'm ordering my lunch just sitting in my lobby on his phone scrolling, and it's like air conditioned and obviously stuff like that. So it's always in the summertime I see him. I see him for years, and I lived here for 3 years, since 2023. So one day, last week or the week before, I went downstairs and I got a notification that my package was delivered. So of course I ran downstairs, and this is before I got my lost packages earlier this week. So it was like a weeks ago, and he's sitting there, and I'm looking around the whole lobby, all the mailroom for my package. And then he says like, it's in your mailbox. And then he's like, he says like he doesn't know when certain people get alerts. And I got an alert. And then so because he was sitting there on his phone after he delivered it. So I was like, oh, I forgot my mailbox key. And he was like, don't worry, I'll open it for you. So he went to open it, but he went to a higher mailbox. I said, no, I'm this number, which is like at the bottom. And then because the numbers go like this, so even if you're a higher floor, it's still listed in order like that. So I'm at the bottom mailbox, and then that's why I'm always like bending down when I'm getting my mail. And then so he said, he opened it, and it opened the entire row of, well, I never seen that happen before. It opens the entire row of mailboxes. It's not just one at a time. Obviously, he's a mail person, so he's going to have an efficient way to deliver the mail because of technology and stuff. So he opened the whole row. I was so shocked. He took out my package. He gave it to me. And I said, thank you so much. He remembered my apartment number because today I got a doorbell ringing. I thought it was the package delivery guy, and it was. But like, he rang it because when I went downstairs now, I saw him fill all the mailboxes except mine, because remember I said the whole row of mailboxes, whole column of mailboxes is open. So it's open like one column at a time. And I see like only envelopes are in mine. I don't see a package. I'm freaking out. He's holding my package. I didn't know yet. And he turns around to me and he says, "Did they change the door code?" I said, "Well, the last time that we had a door code, it was 1111, and if it's not that, they must have changed it." And then he said that's why he rang my bell, because he knew I would come running down for my package. And he also saw that I had a package. So he wasn't even mean. Like, he's like, "Oh, she already got a package anyway. She's going to come down and she's going to open the door for me." Oh my God, thank you for ringing my doorbell. And he just handed it to me. He didn't put it in the mailbox. He knew I was going to come downstairs, guys. He knew me. And I got my first package and I got another one. It says it's still in Illinois, but it was supposed to be delivered today. I don't know where it is, but I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be delivered today. The reason I'm camping my packages so that this guy who's in my building stealing all my packages doesn't get his hands on them. These ones are expensive. Like the one I just got delivered was like $58. The one that's coming later is like $72. So like I'm getting it as soon as it gets here. I'm so excited. Yay! I got more packages.
Let's go. Let's go.
5044. I got a package. Oh yeah. And just trying to see if I got anything else. I'm kind of expecting one more, but I think it's gonna be here tomorrow. But they all say they're gonna be here today, but it's gonna be here tomorrow. Okay, let me help everybody understand. The whole League of Legends game, the whole thing, it's all human nature. That's why every single game, all of the players do the same exact. I'm playing the same game over and over and over again because every single human being is just gonna do exactly the same thing. They're just basic ass humans, and it's all human psychology. This is what the psychology is. Enemy is gonna overfocus me because I'm holding up a big sign that says Q doll on Twitch. He's jealous that I'm a streamer. They're gonna dive me 2 towers deep. They don't care as long as I'm dead. I'm 0 and 1. How hard it was to kill me. They had to dive me 2 turrets and use I got 2 ults, 2 turrets, and they were super tanky. And I almost got out, but my team member frustrated me and I was like pinging her and then she wouldn't leave and then I died because of her. But I could have got out. Human psychology. Your team member, he already sees you standing there. He's always going to stand on your character. Why? He wants to be you. He's jealous of me. He wants to be me. The thing is, like, I always, like, thought about it, too, is, like, why don't they just queue for mid? Why don't they just learn Katarina? Why don't they just play something they like? And it's because it's human psychology once again. Every single human that queued this game, except the people in my lobby, everybody in the enemy lobby, they all picked characters that are safe, that this is the winning character. This is the character that if you play this character, you're going to win more. Let's play this character. This is a safe support, that if I play this and I help my team, I'm going to win. Everybody who picked it on the enemy team, always. They pick characters that's gonna win. Samira, Cho'Gath, Yone. These are Nautilus, safe support. Easy win free characters. So that's the psychology. My team, you will always see that my team has weird picks. Like, I will get like a weird support off meta. I have right now a Mel jungler. like meld a mid laner as a jungler. First time I ever seen that. And the reason why is because I told my lobby that I'm a streamer, so they're gonna say, well, like they're already not gonna have fun because I'm streaming. So I get all the benefit out of this game. I get paid to play the game. I get viewers. I get possible fame. I get a VOD. I get everything. I get everything for being a streamer. Attention. I could get famous from doing this. Like, I don't know why, like what really threatens them, but something along those lines is the only thing I could guess. So they're already mad. So I've experienced since 2023 people picking their worst champions in my lobbies. For example, this one guy, he was like a really good like Gnar or something. I think it was like a Gnar main. And he picked Blitzcrank top to troll me in 2023 because I linked my stream. Turns out I super dominated the mid lane and I was about to win. And when he didn't have a character because he picked Blitzcrank top, and like Blitz is a really cool character, whatever, but he couldn't perform. And we ended up losing because he trolled the game because he thought I was going to do bad. That's the other thing about the human psychology. 100%, if my comments were on, the comments always ring and rhyme, sound the same. Not because people are reading the previous comments, because the next day the comments, they didn't see the other comments, but they're going to say the same thing. They're going to assume I'm a bad player because I'm a girl, but I'm like the best Katarina in North America. I know it because the only other good Katarina, he's in Europe or something like that, and he plays Conquer Katarina, and he plays a really different. I already tried to play like him, use his builds, learn from him, but I cannot play like, I had to learn my own way. So the human psychology is gonna go like this. People, if somebody dies 10 times, everybody is mad, but I'm trying to teach myself to not be mad because that person, they just don't have a computer, okay? If Riot divided the people by their computer specs, they would probably get sued. So I think that's why they didn't do it. But it's kind of like extremely balanced where like you will see like every once in a while you're gonna get a DCer on your team, you're like a person who disconnects, you're gonna get people who are lagging, they're gonna die 10 times, you know, stuff like that. Like it's pretty even. So that's like something like that you cannot control. Also, the predestined losses, I have spoken about this in my League of Legends guides for about 1.5 years. There is something in the game, it's called, like, I coined it, I discovered it. Because I watched a lot of League of Legends, like, how to rank up videos in, like, 2018. So, very early. And nobody's ever talked about this. I'm the only one that's pretty much figured it out. There are predestined losses. Like some games, it's like, okay, cute doll, you're gonna lose this game, so they're gonna give me like all of the people like who are gonna lose anyway, and they're gonna give me a lot of bad people, and they're gonna be like, no matter how hard I try, I'm gonna lose this game. And the reason why is because on the other side, if you look at the enemy team, you will see that they are like in their promos, like silver 1 going to gold. You will see that they are in their promos, bronze 1 going to silver. And that team member has a predestined win, that they're going to win no matter what, because that's their algorithm. So they're put on a team with all people that's all supposed to be winning anyway. And you're put on a team that's gonna lose anyway. People do not understand this fucking concept. And it's called a predestined loss. It's not every single game. It's like every couple of games there will be one of those. You will see, like, you check the enemy elo, they're all in their promos. You think that League of Legends is not gonna let him win his his silver to gold game. Like, League of Legends wants to give some people their borders to promote them so they can keep going up, because those players are high elo. So you're put on the other side, you're going to lose. It's rigged. So it's not every game, like I said, but that's a type of game. People have to accept that, like, everybody takes it so hard on themselves. I look at it already, I'm like, we're supposed to lose. We're supposed to lose. Like, when I look at the borders and what the algorithm is trying to put this one up and this one down, it does it in a very obvious way every couple of games. Like, every 10 or 20 games, you will see a predestined win or predestined loss. That's why I always play at 80%. Like, I don't try hard every single game like I did in 2023, 2024, and 2025. I don't do that anymore, because your elo is your elo, and that's like where you deserve to be. For me though, my elo is different, because I get impacted by like human emotions, because they know who I am, so it affects the actual game. Like, the enemy, they watch my stream more than my actual allies, and you will see how hard they are targeting me, that they will actually leave whatever they're doing and follow my character around the map, like super stalking. I had to report somebody for stalking, because I told him, like, hey, like, if you continue to stalk me, like, outside of this game, I'm gonna report you to the police. Like, I literally had to, like, say that statement just so he could stop, because some male personalities, they have that, like, that impulse to stalk, and you just have to I watch a lot of true crime, so you gotta just end it early. So yeah, so unfortunately, like, I don't give a shit about human psychology, but I learned a lot about it just by playing League of Legends and seeing, like, the same patterns over and over again. Well, the core emotion is obviously jealousy, and it's obviously, like, I'm better than you, I have more than you. Like, you guys just, if you read my chat rules, or if you've seen any video from my YouTube, like, I've said it a million times, like, it's just basically you're jealous of me, whether you know it or not. Sometimes people don't know, but you are, whenever they're just jealous. So like that doesn't help me. That's why I don't say it anymore, because I just wrote it in my rules and I just left it there to rest, because I just need to move on from this. Like, I need to move on from, like, I just have to keep educating people that they're jealous of me. Like, eventually they'll figure it out. Like, it's in the rules. You already read it. You already agreed to it when you type something in my chat. You already know. So, and it's mostly just because I have a stream, which is free. Everyone can stream. So, I don't really understand what the big deal is. Like, you could just turn your stream on too. And you should. And the next thing about the human psychology. So that's why the enemies go so ham. The next type of game that people do not respect and they do not recognize, that it took me until 2024. No, not 2023. 2023, I still couldn't see it. 2025. It took me until 2025 to recognize this pattern. And this pattern is that there's gonna be pro players within the game disguised as a normal person, that they're likely going to be on the enemy team, and because it's like once in a lifetime I get a pro player on my side. Most of the time, the pro players and high elo people that came to my chat after, they were all on the enemy side, and they said, hey, I'm sorry you lost, and then they do a game with me. So 2025 is when I really learned this concept, because I played with the Diamond Tryndamere, and as I was dueling with him, like, he plays Tryndamere his first games, he played Tryndamere with me. He couldn't carry me with Tryndamere, so he changed to Master Yi, and he went ham. I mean ham, and I tried so hard. And what I learned is, like, what he was saying, like, after the game, he would be like, yeah, well, that guy is, like, a pro player. And then I was like, whoa, like, how do you know? Like, like it's the scoreboard, you will see they have like abnormally high farm, and that is not always, because I saw a Kale with abnormally high farm, and he was a noob. He didn't know the mechanics of Kale, but he did build a good Kale build. So he did build a good Kale build. So it doesn't mean just because they hit a lot of minions doesn't mean that they're a pro player. You also have to watch like the mechanics of how they played, and I could just tell right away. And I always call them out, like, hey, that's like a fake Irelia, or like, you know, like a lot of noobs, they try to play the pro player hyper carries and they don't do good. But when they start doing certain things, that's when you know that is like a pro player. So for example, a Riven pro player, you're gonna know right away the enemy, your ally, is just gonna die very, very early. You're gonna get mad at him, but you're gonna see when you go try to fight that Riven, you will always be stunned and you won't even see it. So that's an example. Kale pro players, they sneak up on you. It'll be like end game. He's gonna get a pentakill and you can't kill him because he's gonna use his shield on you. And then, his shield on him. And then whenever there's like a Master Yi pro player, you see it early. But I don't even know if there really are Master Yi pro players, because I feel like any noob can play that. Anyone, you just have to keep pressing Q, that's it. And it auto attacks automatically. And then the next one is the so there's the Kales. What was the other one I said? The pro players, the Rivens. Oh, I've seen God Veins, and I don't mean the one that I saw recently, like last week. I mean like unkillable, tanky, really crazy, and the pro player and high elo ADCs, they always have a duo support. Always. Okay? Like, listen to me. Like, you could see who's helping who, you know, their duo. And then for the other pro players, they would be like a lot of jungler pro players. So I've seen old Shyvana carry the whole flex team. They're all their friends. So that's another type of game that people, they don't respect, is that there are pro players on the enemy team. And everybody just always blames you. They're gonna blame your whole team members. They're gonna say, why did you guys feed? Literally, people are playing on other accounts and they are higher skill level and they're owning our whole team, and we just look bad. So like, you have to respect it when it's a predetermined loss. You have to respect it when it's a pro player on the enemy team. There was one time, only one time, where I fought a pro player Echo and I was mid lane, and the Tryndamere Diamond duo that I had, he was playing Master Yi jungle, and it was so hard. We only focused Echo every team fight until he died. It was so hard because he obviously has his ult. And we actually won. We were not supposed to win. I lost my lane. And this is why I'm saying this is the third type of game. This is the third type of concept. You have to respect that if the algorithm hard says that you are supposed to lose this game, if you win it, all your games after that are going to be super hard. So I tried so hard and I won the game against the Echo pro player. Of course, I was so happy, right? After that, 10 losses, super hard games. Like, if you win versus a pro player, you have to think about what that does to your MMR. League is going to be like, oh, you're so good, let's give you a really hard game. and you're not going to be able to keep up. So the last concept I want to tell you guys is people that, and this is illegal and you shouldn't do it because it's actually reportable, but I saw somebody do it on the enemy team to me. So basically, people, they pretend that they're not as good as their rank. And I was really confused because the first time I saw it, it was last year. This guy, he was playing a jungler Warwick, and like he would do like perfectly. He would get like all the CS, all the dragons, everything. And then all of a sudden, like he would just come to my lane and try to give me a free kill, and I wouldn't take it because obviously like I have a brain, right? So he would like literally like even start taking turret shots, and it was like the weirdest game ever. So he would play like extremely perfect and then come and die to me, but he wasn't grieving. And that's like rank manipulation. Like he's such a high elo player, and he knows that if he plays too good, all his games are gonna be omega hard. So he just tried to like die to me and make it look normal. Like I really think that's what that was, because I could really read people. So these are all the different types of games, and just people are just too dumb, and they take every single game personally with the most basic human mindset. Oh, my team sucks. Oh, you fed. Oh, you inted. Oh, you AFK from. No, these people are broke. They don't have PCs, and you are matched with them because League is a fair game. And they're gonna match all these different kind of peoples together. They're not gonna put all the broke people with the broke people and all of the people with the SSDs with the SSDs. They're not, and they haven't. They never did. They always balance it out. So, therefore, if you take all of those factors into consideration, people like everybody. I was just like thinking about like how is this game viable? Because everybody is getting so mad and everybody is just losing all day in this game. Like there's very rare like people who's winning all day. It's like those challengers with like 100% win rate that wait for like 2-hour queues. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody's losing all day, everybody's super mad. I'm trying to say you don't have to be mad. Like, I just switched accounts because I just zeroed out another bronze 4-0 flex queue. All 5 of my solo queues are silver 4-0 LP. And all of my flex queues are bronze 4, and one of my flex queues is silver 0 LP. Silver 4-0 LP. I'm going to play on one of them. It's probably going to go to iron and then hopefully go back up. Because there's only 9 days left in the season and the split until next split. And I want to stay sharp, as I said in my podcast. I want to stay sharp so that you can't just take a break in League. You will lose all your reflexes and you have to start all over again. So I want to stay sharp for next split. So I'm going to keep playing rank. Playing normals, I already promised I'll never play normals again. I just played my last normal when I leveled my 5th account. Okay. So taking all these things into consideration, yeah, the humans then in turn, because we're so mad, we think that they're dumb. But I can assure you that I actually realized like 3 months, 4 months, 1 year ago, kind of like, I don't know, but it's in my videos because I realized it and I made a video about it. These people are not stupid. They're actually extremely smart. Look at the way that they grieve. Look what they go for. They look at what you want and then they go for it. That's why I throw all my team members off. Like, this is what happens. So you'll be playing mid. They'll be doing bad because they're playing on a toaster. They don't know that. They don't know that they're jealous of you. They're going to go stand on top of your character. They already see your characters there. They see you walk into blue buff. They're going to try to get it first. They're going to stand on top of you. They're going to take your CS because they think you want your CS. They're going to stay in your lane because they think you want mid lane. This has happened to me so many times. I personally know what to do. I don't need to teach you guys what to do because this is never going to happen to you. This is like a personal cute doll experience that happens to me every single game because humans is the human psychology. So once I learned what to do and people stop. And I have a couple things I do they get tired, I tire them out, they stop, or you know, or the last thing I do is I just go to a different lane, and they're so confused, like they don't know what to do because they thought I just want mid lane only. And then also I seen this guy today, TF Twisted Faith, try to stalk me in the game, literally standing on top of my character, following me around. Like, it just doesn't work because my character moves faster. I have enhanced B with the mid lane, so I just go back to base, or they just die trying. Like, literally the enemy comes and kills them, so they can't continue to follow me around. So that's about it for the human psychology thing. In summary, I mean, like, I feel like people have a lot of like anger issues in this game, but everything is misperceived. That's why I did like a whole bunch of posts about I directly at Riot, because Riot is the reason why that all these games are so messed up. And I told them exactly what to fix. They're not gonna fix it. Maybe they'll fix it in like 10 years. And some of the stuff they can't fix because it would just be illegal. It would be illegal to be like so discriminatory in the process of like pairing only the people with good computers against each other, blah, blah, blah. I mean, naturally the people with good computers, if they don't quit, eventually they'll end up climbing. So that's how that weeds out. But I posted to Riot directly, and I said, hey, this is what you have to do, because they fucked up the game. Their algorithm is messed up. Their algorithm is unfair. I mean, like, for solo players like me, like every single game I go in, I see these bad players getting carried by their duos every single game. And it's just like, I don't have a duo. So like, it's the algorithm for solo players. For people who are truly solo, do not have a duo to carry them, it's unfair algorithm. You're gonna pair me with a whole bunch of losers because I did really good. The only reason I get 300 CS every game is because my team, they don't even want to kill they don't want to kill the minions. So I have to kill all the minions, and then it makes me look like I'm a good player. And it's just like, it puts me in these ranks that I'm not supposed to be this highly. They put me like I have to carry the whole thing by myself. So yeah, and I'm also not gonna do like what that Warwick did. I told you guys what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna only play at 80%, and I've been doing that for like the past 3 months. Anyways, those are all the different types of games. Basically, it's a free game. It's pre-programmed that you're gonna lose unless you have a duo, you have a god computer, you practice your character, and those 3 things, and you play religiously, and you don't spam, or you have multiple accounts. Like, I have multiple accounts because I spam, and like, that's the only way you can climb. Like, you think like a genuinely good player is just gonna come in here and just like naturally climb? Well, actually, maybe they could. No, I take it back. They could. But in terms of me, I can't, because I cannot, because I'm a girl, I'm a streamer, I put my stream name on my character, and I will never not do that. It will always be that way for me. So that's why I encounter the challenges I encounter, and that's why like all the cute doll games look like crazy. But if anybody has ever paid attention, you will notice what I'm saying is true. Every single game is the fucking same. Some toaster brokey is gonna stand on my character, on my face the whole game until he dies, and then I'll get my lane back. Dolls, hi my cute little puppets, hi my cute little action figures, and welcome back to another episode of the Cute Doll Podcast. I'm spotting today. Everybody, you're gonna have a problem with me today because I think that I'm pretty enough to wear my real eyes on stream and not blue today. It's like a huge problem. It's like, I think you about it since the shower. I was like, yeah, I just want to wear my real eyes today. So we have a problem, guys. We have a problem. So you guys are gonna have to take care of that. And it's just basically my confidence has increased. Anyways, I'm just gonna be playing League of Legends today. I do want to say, I just, because I'm so smart, I just figured out like my target audience that is my people that are jealous of me, and it's all just broke boys. It's really kind of funny because I literally was like starting it like a couple weeks ago. I was just like, they're broke, you're broke, you're broke. I have more money than you, you're broke. And but like I kept at it. But then I was watching like a whole bunch of documentaries, and actually my favorite influencer actually called her audience broke boys. And I was like, wait, oh, this is the problem. It's like the broke boys are the ones that are jealous of the e-girls. And then I was like, oh, so then this morning in the shower I was thinking like, oh, this actually makes sense. Like, who's mad at me at Lost Ark? It's not the whales with a whole bunch of money. It's all the broke boys who have to do like 1 million quests a day and try to get their gear and then keep catching up to all of the whales, like just to run their rage, whatever. And then they're just getting mad at me because the whales used to take me for free in 2024 and 2025. You know, so it's just really interesting. Oh yeah, so you're just broke, so what? Like, I don't care about you. Anyways, my comments are closed. Because it's just, because the only people that write me hate comments are broke boys. And then, of course, we can't leave out League of Legends people. They're broke. Then, like, cute doll, oh, what are you saying? So what? Someone's poor. So they're broke, so in League of Legends, it matters because they don't have a PC, as I have been saying in my past 3 days of content. And then they fucking suck. They die 10 times. They lag out. And they think that, like, they don't know. Like, they don't know they're jealous of me. They don't know that they're broke. They don't know they need a new PC. You need a PC. You need a new PC to play League of Legends. Period. Like, 80% of your rank is your PC. League of Legends was not created equal. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Bugs Bunny, thank you for sticking with me. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye. Oh, did I do my intro? Okay, hi my cute little dolls, hi my cute little puppets, hi my cute little action figures, and welcome back to another episode of the Cute Doll Podcast. I'm body today. Yeah. Right.
Let's go. Let's go. Bitch, let me see. Bring that ass over on my meat. Then let me see. Bring that ass over on my meat.
Guys, yes, I know I have cream on my face. Okay, so I've been really depressed for the past 2 days. Oh, by the way, it's freezing. It's 50 degrees, 40 and 50 degrees today. So I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to wear my winter jacket and nobody could stop me. I went out on my balcony and I'm like, yeah, it's freezing. It's winter. I'm not going to let anybody gaslight me into thinking it's not okay to wear my winter jacket today because it's fucking winter, okay? I know, because last week was like summery. Everybody thinks that we need to keep wearing light jackets, and I see everyone wearing a light jacket right now. It's fucking 50 degrees. That's cold. Okay? Yeah, we're just wearing like light jackets. This guy's wearing a medium jacket, and the crossing guard's wearing a heavy jacket. Guys, it's fucking winter, okay? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the weather, nor do I care. But I have been extremely depressed this week because trigger warning, on my For You page was the Athena trial and the Athena true crime, and I didn't want to see it. At first I was hoping like it was fake and AI, because a lot of my page is fake AI. Before this, the case I saw was the one about the girl who went to Tanzania for her birthday with her and then the guy proposed to her on Tanzania and she didn't come back. And yeah, so I don't like how TikTok does true crime. I don't like it. So I'm actually gonna quit true crime. I know, right? I might not, like, I don't know. I already saw all the major cases, like all of the legendary cases of the famous people, Bundy and Dahmer and everything. It's not like I glorify them or think they're cool or anything, but it's just that those cases happened so long ago that they don't really affect me like how the Athena case affected me. I was really depressed for the whole weekend. Of course, if you watch one video, it's going to keep coming up on your For You page. Even if you scroll, it's going to keep showing it to you. My whole For You page is just all that. The footage, even though they didn't show any footage visually, all the other footage was that they did show was sickening. It's like of him lying to his boss, lying to his wife when he's covering up the crime in 2022. And just like how like matter of fact he was about it, like so chill and whatever, like it's just like I'm sickened. And so I'm quitting true crime for a little bit. I don't know how long I could quit for though, because Netflix releases really good documentaries, and I love watching like the true crime movies. That like the movies they really, I never thought I would like it, but I do. I found some lately that I liked. I thought I only like documentary style, but it's really cool with the actors and stuff redoing it. So, and you know, for the rest of forever, they're always gonna make new true crime movies about everybody. So I don't think I could say like, oh, I'm quitting true crime, but I don't like true crime on TikTok. It's too raw. It's also too recent. It's too relevant. It's too real. And I just need like more distance from the cases. Like, I know everybody on TikTok felt it too, because everybody was making investigation TikToks, commentary TikToks on it. Like, everybody felt like they were part of it and they felt like they had to say something. Also reminds me of the time with the Valeria true crime as well. The same thing happened. It's like they showed the actual crime on TikTok happening on TikTok live, and it's just so scary and it's too real. The TikTok people, they don't have any normal sensitivity like us millennials do, because they're just dopamine fiends and they just can't get enough, and they need more and more to be satisfied. That's why, like, when I watch the true crime videos, it's like the suggested searches are horrible, and everybody just wants to see, like, they're just so basic human. They just want to see more and more, and it's just like, it sickens me. I know, like, that's what true crime has to be now, to fit in with the new system, to fit in with society. That's just what true crime has to be now.
I got a guy over there.
Oh my god, I almost got hit by that truck. Okay. So, yeah, I know that's what it has to be to keep up with society. But I was not saying society is too unhinged. Like, look how much energy drinks they have to drink until it's like fatal. Like, they just can't have enough. It's never enough for them. You know? It's a societal issue. It's a generational issue. And yeah, the people who make the videos for the true crimes on TikTok, they're doing it for views. Okay? They literally get money for posting that and going viral. They could get like $4,000, you know, for one video. So there's a interest to make it as uncomfortable as possible so that the basic human cannot resist but watch it. It was so real, too real, to the fact that I thought it was AI. And it's never gonna stop. So I just quit true crime on TikTok. And I also quit the news on TikTok because all the news channels on TikTok are making it like a meme. Like, oh, this is just a meme. And they're saying like real news because they think that's how they're gonna get views or whatever. Same thing. And I have to like always say like, is this real news? Is this fake news? I see the check mark. It's a real news station posting like it's a meme channel. It's crazy. Honestly, I don't like it at all. 7:55, I am early. So I'm gonna wait before going on the train. And I'm gonna tell you guys, because I don't want to get there too early. Normally I leave at this time. I'm 15 minutes early. So I'm gonna tell you guys what my dream last night. Okay. I dreamt I was on a date with Miss Kiff, and I was like in bed on the right hand side, like kissing him and stuff, whatever. I just remember his face, like his eyebrows and his eyes, his face shape, his hair. It looked exactly like him. It was so real. And then I was like, in my head I was thinking like about my favorite streamer and like about to ask him about that, but then I was like, obviously don't ask him. And then I started thinking about the last girl that he posted on social media, and I'm like, wait, like thinking to myself in the dream, like, how come he's dating me? Wasn't he just dating her? Like, that didn't work, whatever. Okay. Then I started talking to him. I said, in my dream, I said, I DM'd you. I said, I DM'd you, but you probably didn't see it. And then I said what I said. I told him what I wrote in the DMs. And then he laughed. And then it was just a dream. And then he was like, and then I told him, you know, I watched like all your videos, like the ones that you're talking about stuff. And I was like, I told him, like, you're so smart. I watched all the podcasts you were on. It's crazy, right? Like my subconscious is crazy. And as in like my subconscious is like super hyperactive. And then I told him, and so then all of a sudden we flash forward. We're at this house or something. There's like 2 floors. I have like a bedroom upstairs, and then there's like people in the house, and he tells me like, okay, we're gonna go to a different state, you know, a next state, he says, and he says we're gonna go there now to meet. And then he names one of his guy friends. It's a made up name. I don't know any of his friends or anything. And then he says, oh, I don't want to go in there. And then he says, and I said, no, but it's like really late. Then I have to go home and like in the dark and like nighttime. And then I look at the time. I'm wearing a watch. Really weird. I only used to wear a watch when I was younger and like teenager and like 18 plus. And I was like, it's already like 7:30. He was like, yeah, like, you know, let's just go, whatever. I was like, no, like I'm not gonna go. And then also
when I was remembering my favorite streamer when I was in the bed earlier in the dream, I remembered like how mean he was to her, but I didn't say anything. Then I changed my thoughts, like thinking about the last girl he did and then telling him about that I watched those videos, whatever. And then this is just a dream. And then he gets in a black car SUV and just drives away. And I was like, oh, like he left me, like he was so mean, like he just left me. I was like, oh, like yeah, this is like what everybody's saying, like he's mean or whatever. It was crazy. It was a crazy dream. I can't believe I jumped to him. That's like the last celebrity I would think I was dreaming of. That's crazy. It's 8:33 in the morning. I'm so early. It's Monday. It's kind of empty. Everyone's wearing jackets. Some are wearing light jackets. Some are wearing heavy jackets. I feel like the activity that was like around last week, because it was so warm weather, it's kind of like everybody wants to continue that activity, but it's cold. So there are people, but it's still cold. I wonder what these are. What's this? This is the altar that started it all. I wonder if they're open. I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes before going to work. Cause, yeah. charger, everything exactly the same. genuinely wonder like what everybody's doing in these cafes. Everybody has like a laptop and they're all like working on stuff. But like, who are you guys? Well, if you're in school, why don't you just like in the school campus? And like, I used to study in the school campus and school libraries and stuff like that.
Somebody can help us out on our change.
And I have really flashbacks of this place I used to study, but I don't even think I used to go to school there. Well, I know like I went to different libraries of different colleges, but I have like this very strange flashback of like this place. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what all those people are doing there. Like the only way I could see it is like if you're like waiting for an interview or something and you go there. But those people, they're there like all day. They book out the rooms. They're always on their laptops working on something. I have no idea. Well, I'm gonna ChatGPT that. Like, what are people doing there all day? I mean, like, the only thing I could think of is, like, that they lie to their parents that they're going to school or work, and then they just go there all day. Or if they don't have Wi-Fi at home, and then they just go there for Wi-Fi. I don't know, all those are weird, though. Because you have to come all the way out to Manhattan. Are they like me? Work didn't start yet? I'm telling you, those people are there all day. Different people, but they're there all day. It's always like fully booked. It's a cafe, but people use it for Wi-Fi. I tried to connect to their Wi-Fi once, it didn't even work for me. But everybody's there with their laptop. It's weird. Working on what? Like why don't they just work from home? It's kind of like a new library without books. But library I understand because it's like quiet, but there is noisy, so I have no idea why somebody would do that. Because I told you already all the circumstances I would study in the school library. That's it. I just don't know, like, if they're students, they should be on campus. Maybe their parents are like, look for a job, and they just take the train into the city and just be on their laptop all day. That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of. It's the weirdest thing to me. I mean, like, it's not like everybody's buying something, sitting down and eating. A lot of people are, but not everybody. It's kind of like a Starbucks. How Starbucks, like, I remember I used to work at Starbucks on the weekends to, like, concentrate more. But that place was, it was like not quiet at all. Only other thing I can think of is that they get a chair.
I mean, that's where it comes down to. Also, you have to like with the tech, you expect all the people to be.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's cold outside. Oh, we should really go to Whole Foods. I'll go later. I want to rush home.
I actually thought to myself when I saw it, I must be.
Oh yeah, look at these Paris Hilton ads. I couldn't show you guys earlier because they were putting them up and the construction people were right in front of it. So cool. Amazing. This is so cool. So Paris Hilton was always my favorite celebrity growing up. When I got my hair dyed for the first time, my mom said we could do whatever we want. So when we went to the hair salon, I showed them a picture of Paris Hilton. I said I want my hair to look like this, And then my sisters, my little sister got, I always forget, like half pink, half blue hair. And my other sister got like purple hair, like different colors. But my youngest sister did like half and half.
May kaya ka sa mas now, you know? Oh, my skin. Oh, wow. Yes.
Where are you? I'm on my way to Chicago. Here, get me a burrito. Are you retarded? Just put me in the back, grab food, I'll get you some. Never mind. I don't even want to. No more.
People just didn't know it's cold. home as soon as possible because it takes so long. By the way, to the train station, that was a good walk. I like that one. Solid. Oh, it kind of feels like October-y with like the shade and everything, like how it looks. Like, I don't know how to say. Kind of reminding me of fall right now. Weather's a little messed up. It's crazy good walk. And every day is Christmas. Oh, we got so many packages today, so let's pick them all up. Excited. 2 coming tomorrow. And 1 is in my bag. Excited. I wonder if my apartment is warm, because it's been warm the entire weekend and it's cold outside, but I think my apartment might still be warm. I love when that happens, by the way. Please let me get my packages. Okay, are you guys excited or what? All right, here's the first one. Let's check the mailbox for the rest. Guys, I ordered so much stuff today. Okay, here it is. Second package. Third package. And yeah, three packages. Cool. I don't remember how many I got. I just want to read this one. I don't think it's me though. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Did good.